What challenges that I faced growing up? Lack of access to healthy foods, clothing, mentorship, basic needs.
Let me take you back to how it all started. I was your typical South Dallas story of a child growing up in poverty. And as a teenager, I found myself sitting somewhat predictably in the Dallas County Health and Human Services Department, waiting for my first handout of Medicaid. And as I began to look around that room and a teenage mother that was going nowhere fast, I saw too much familiarity in the faces of the individuals that were in the room. I began to get afraid that the cycle of poverty was continuing with me. And as I continued to look around that room, I saw a sign on the wall that would read, "Your grandmother was on public assistance, and your mother too. When will the cycle end?" I decided in that moment, it ended with me. I'm Tammy Johnson.
You could talk to your younger self, what would you say?
Keep going. Your mindset is right. You're different than your family for a reason. You have a different thought process than your family for a reason. And continue to have a different thought process and not think like everybody else is going to help you be successful. Empowering the Masses is born out of my own lived experiences. A child who grew up in poverty. As I mentioned before, when I went to work at the age of 14, I realized the ability to have economic empowerment can change the trajectory of your life. You know, I know that my whole family was on public assistance. My mom, my aunts, my cousins, everybody was on public assistance. Everybody at the beginning of the month got together, went to the grocery store, used their food stamps to get groceries. Everybody was always happy at the beginning of the month. And then around about the 15th, it was back to the same old thing again.
Didn't say up here, but we started back in 2017, serving 25 families a month. And to date, we're serving more than 1,400 families each and every Saturday. That's just one day a week. Woo!
That includes a growing concept called community markets, which I got to see firsthand on Samuel Boulevard. Empowering the Masses started as a food pantry in a South Dallas church, but found the support from Southern Dallas Thrives to open an actual market, complete with aisles of fresh produce, meat, and healthy foods. Instead of getting the food donations in a box, families find dignity through a regular grocery experience of picking what they want and then getting it bagged up.
We're strategic because this used to be an old liquor store. And when we're talking about addressing the social determinants of health or the social drivers of health, that's one of the things that's caused our neighborhoods not to be as healthy as they can be because there's lack of access to healthy, quality foods.
What about your experience today so far?
I'll tell you, my experience was great with empowering the masses. I'd like to thank y'all for bringing the food to me, well, me coming to get the food, and for being around, and just for being great people.
Being here for us.
And God bless y'all.
Education plus advocacy equals empowerment.
Are we ready? Can we cut now? Can we cut?